Welcome back to the second quarter of the Bobby Dupre Show, and I forgot to introduce my sidekick, Andrew.
Good morning.
So we'll put you on the payroll as of the beginning of the first quarter.
How about we say
because you were there.
How about we say good morning to my dear old beautiful mother, Janice Stanford Mesh in Port Barre, who gave me this shirt. And I said, I got to fondly, she gave it to me for my birthday, and I saw that I need to wear that on the show. Oh, I mean, you know, my mom's got good taste.
Yeah,
she's kind of got that kind of mod style about her. She wants to keep me up to date.
That's a fancy little.
Yeah, she don't like me to wear papa clothes. She likes me to look young. So, you know, I'm with her on that.
Well, you still call yourself young, I hope.
Well, yeah, sure I am.
No, I'm young, and
well,
I'm
sure
76
sure you are.
for a few more days.
That's right. We got a week and a half to go, and you'll turn, it'll be the anniversary of your 29th birthday.
Yeah, yep. Welcome back, really. And we've got some only good news here. We stay out of all the other, you can find other type of news, controversial and all of that, picking at each other and all that. We try to stay out of all of that. I'm in my 38th or 39th year of the Bobby Dupre Show. The first portion of it, of course, 25 years was radio only. Then it became radio and television and radio. And then a year and a half, 2 years ago, our KSLO station that I had been on all those years went Spanish. And I've mentioned it to you before. I'm still waiting on my Rosetta Stone lessons. They tell me they can jam a new language in you in a hurry.
Well, perhaps your co-host studied Spanish in college for a year and a half. I'm just going to let you know that.
Well, okay, then you can help me.
I can help.
Help me.
Way back when.
Okay, let's get a couple of sponsors right away.
I'm ready.
Don't forget our good sponsors. They make all of this available. Please, anytime you can assist any of them by purchasing or just telling them hello and that you enjoy watching the Bobby Dupre Show. I know they'll feel good about it. I
know I'll feel good about all our sponsors. How about Carl's Thrifty Way? If you want to go by and get your medicine prescriptions filled, Carl's Thrifty Way can help you. Over-the-counter medications, under-the-counter medications, when you got to bring that script, they will compound multiple medications for you to take where you've got to say, you got this medicine and that medicine, and you're taking this pill and that pill. Sometimes it's a powder that's inside that capsule. They can mix that thing together if it all works out right, and they can make it easy for you to take in one neat, nice bottle. So you're nice and legitimate. You know, some people take a bunch of medications, try to put them all in one bottle. Really, technically, you're not supposed to do that. Whatever your prescription says, if it's in a bottle, that's the bottle it's supposed to stay in. So if you ever get stopped at, when you fly, if you're driving or whatever, and they, what are these pills? You want to make sure you're not up to no good. They're supposed to better look at the pill and look at the bottle and make sure everything's fine. Compounding resolves all that problems, all in a nice one neat bottle with the prescription information on it. So go by Carl's. They can do all that for you. All your gifts, all your home decorating ideas, they do all that for you as well at Carl's. Even go by your home. If you're looking to do something nice, maybe you want to get a big wreath over the mantle like I've seen some of my friends have done, or on the big front doors. Yeah,
I like that. They have all kind of nice.
That's right.
I'm a regular buyer there.
Home decorating ideas.
And my pharmacist also.
And one more. Let's go with LHC Group. You and I have visited those boys quite a bit lately. I went by this past week, and I saw the new generation of Mars. Brandon Mars is working on a new computer services company that he's opening up. It's the son of Keith and Ginger Mars. I want to wish him congratulations for starting this up.
So I missed that.
Nice new thing. You were out of town, and I had a moment to go by and got to see a lot of our friends there. I want to wish him congratulations. But Louisiana Healthcare Group, all about helping people with your nurses. If you're looking for in-house, in your home care, from a nurse to a therapist, to all the equipment you might need, the special beds, special chairs, the special equipment, they can do all that for you. They've got hospice care, they've got palliative care, they've got Louisiana, the wellness center there, where you can go by and you can do all your exercises. The best way not to have in-house care is to keep yourself as healthy as long as you can. So go by there and just join up. They got the beautiful new tennis courts you and I toured. When you're going to work on your tennis game, you were asking a lot of questions the other day, so I know you must be getting ready to start playing tennis.
Getting ready to start again, yeah.
So we're going to see what happens there.
When I played tennis, that was in high school, and that was to go out and see the girls playing. The girls were very active playing tennis back in our day.
And they wear those cute outfits.
And cute little outfits, and we'd go by to look and size them up. And that's just being honest.
Well, I mean, Why not, right?
That's right. That's how it's supposed to be.
I'm sure the girls go look at the cute guys as well, right?
That's right.
It all works.
That's right. Let's talk about a couple of deaths that have occurred. We don't want to wait till the very last minute here.
Yes.
We'll talk about a couple of people who attended the wakes and died a few years ago. Time flies by. Charles, better known as Cooney Lalonde, from Opelousas, that lived in all of his adult life, of course, with his family in Washington, and he died January the 8th, 2010. And then a recent death, January 12th of 2013, that's a year ago, Marion Edwards from Crowley died. It's already a year. It looks like yesterday we were talking about it. And he, of course, was the brother of former governor Edwin Edwards, very active in politics, but always low-keyed, always in the background. But he was a good advisor to the governor.
You got to have that kitchen cabinet, as they say. No matter what what leader is out there, the leader's got to have good advice in the background. And that was his strength.
And Marion was that. So just to remember them. And of course, over in Bossier City, a man who served 4 terms as mayor, in Bossier City, died recently, and that's Mr. George DeMint. He was, I think, 91 years old.
Wow.
Now, I met him through boxing, amateur boxing. He had 2 sons that were boxers and very good boxers, and he operated a motel, which we stayed at when we went down there back in those early days. And I might add that he was possibly the owner of the hotel. I'm not sure about that, but a real fine man. And I mention that because the DeMint family is known particularly through the young sons who were very good, but also they were well liked. And Mr. George always assisted when you went to any event in the Shreveport, Bossier City area. He donated and was part of the event taking place. And Jamie Baddow, James, better known as Jamie Baddow, who was the son of our former chief of police over in Port Barry, Mr. Nolan Baddow.
And probably more famous for being a musician and drummer.
Okay, I did. You talk about his daddy, the daddy, yeah. Oh yeah, just a personal friend of all of us, and he lost his wife, and he lost a daughter, and then now he lost a son.
Right.
So,
and Jamie's about my age. We went to high school at the same time. So
I was called by Carl DeVille, knew Carl and Jamie apparently went to school, high school together.
Be probably the same age as his older brother. Watch me draw the blank, who I went to school with, and I'm looking at him in his face, and we're in the same class. It'll come to him in a second, Carl's older brother.
And anyhow, and so I asked Carl, I said, would you please pull Chief offside and tell him that I was out of town. But Chief, if there's anything that Andrew and I can do, please let us know, some idea, somebody asked you to look into something and you kind of tied up right now, call us and we'll do it for you. And again, our very deepest of sympathies. And a lady from the Prairie Ronde area, Marie Ledoux, died. She was 93. So people are living
That's a pretty good run.
Pretty good runs. She was raised in Prairie Ronde, resident of Opelousas, of course, for many years. That's when I knew her. And she was a valued employee of J.W. Lau 5 and 10 cent store.
That's been a little while ago.
That's when I went into business. They had the lunch counter there, and I ate breakfast there, and pass out my business cards, and did a lot of my first soliciting of business right in that area. And of course, I knew Miss Marie. Our deepest sympathies to all of the family.
And one more right here.
And then right here is James LaFleur. Well, again, that nickname is a lot better known than the real name. In Acadiana, that's pretty much the way a lot of people are best known. His nickname was Bate LaFleur. Well known, well-liked person. He was the owner and operator of Opelousas Radiator, and then he passed that business on to his son, and he was proud of the fact that Son Chris, that's
Yeah,
correct.
I think so.
And so to all of the LaFleur family, our very deepest of sympathies, and all of his friends. He was an extremely well-known and well-liked person.
See him all around town. Oh, yeah.
Just one of those guys around town that had all friends.
We got the new Opelousas chamber maps in, beautifully done again. You know, Miss Frankie and the whole crew there, they revamp the map every couple of years. They're asking $2 per map. It is huge. And I want to tell you that us over at our companies, I guess probably every company that you've been affiliated with has one of these maps unfurled and stuck up on the wall so that they can either bring information or paperwork to clients, maybe pick up a bill. Maybe you're a business that, you know, to find your customers, go pick up a bill or drop off anything. Really invaluable because it's very, very current. I mean, it's the latest, every little street in Opelousas. And also inside, of course, all the companies here in town get to advertise, including our own Dupree Carey Godchall's in it, you know, Slimco, different businesses. So it's a good resource for you. Go buy $2 for that. They also have there, produced by Opelousas General Health System, is their directory of every physician who has use and access at Opelousas General Health, and it's all broken down by what their specialty is, from family medicine to emergency medicine to oncology and ophthalmology. They're all listed here. That guide is free. So if you want a list of all the doctors, their background, where they went to school, where they're originally from, their address and their phone numbers to contact their office, it's all in here in one nice, neat book for free. So
Opelousas General was swamped in the ER room last night.
Oh, yeah?
Vicky's son, Jace, and a friend of his were cleaning a deer. Ooh. And something happened to his friend's finger, got caught in one of these grinders, and it grounded up pretty good. And when he got there, it took him a good while before they could get into one of these little rooms, ER rooms there, to get treated. And got out of there about midnight last night. But fortunately, there's a good staff there. And these days with this cold weather, then you have a few days of warm weather, lots of flu, lots of illnesses taking place, and the ER room is where people end up going for their treatments.
And remember, the ER now is not the old ER. If you haven't been in some years, it's not the old ER. It's a brand new part of that new wing, that whole new facility end of it. Clean, well lit, easy to get in and out. You're safe when you're there. The security outside as well. So it's a nice, I mean, as fun as any hospital around. I mean, right here in Opelousas.
We have a minute left, and what about the Louisiana articles that are shown? Now they come out on Fridays instead of Mondays, like I used to tell you in your Advocate newspapers. But State
Arboretum. I can never see it right either. I have to think about it.
Was established in 1961 as the first state-supported arboretum in the United States. And that was carved out of land that was part of the Chico Park, State Park, along with donated private land. The State Park has 6,400 acres, and the Arboretum has 600 acres with 6 miles of hiking trails and an exhibit of area dedicated to the native trees of Louisiana.
And they do a lot of classes there as well. If you're trying to learn about bird watching, if you're trying to learn about bats, if you're trying to learn about the plants and what to do with native plants to grow in your own garden, they've always got classes there.
J.D., better known as Prof. LaFleur, and Miss Caroline Dorman. I'm going to come back and talk about this because Caroline Dorman was well known in these national refuges and national parks.
We'll come back in 1 minute.